start recording there. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then also you check the spelling as you type. We learned that how to check the spelling, even though we didn't have to check the spelling that much. We didn't have that many typos or errors. Format paragraphs. We now know how to format a paragraph, make it really nice. Formatting the paragraph means the text, formatting the text well, formatting the paragraph has to do with adding bullets or centering the paragraph, doing these things, adding a space at the beginning, a space at the end, before and after. We learned how to do that. Also, I think I went over the undo command several times. Undo and redo. Those commands I always tell you, before you panic, before you start, getting stressed out, undo. Undo is always your best friend. I always say that line because for me, it's always been my best friend. I rather undo something than redo the whole thing again. So undo is your best friend. And then we learn how to, change theme colors. We don't have that feature, unfortunately. So let's keep that. Insert digital pictures. We did. Now we know how to insert a picture. How do you do it? You go to insert picture, and either you can insert from the gallery that they have, or go to the Bing pictures and search for pictures, which is even funner because you have better pictures than the ones they suggest. Okay. Also, we learn how to resize the pictures. I told you, make sure that you lock the aspect ratio, so that way they all resize at the same time. Otherwise, you will resize the height or the width instead of doing the whole thing at once. So that's what the locking the aspect ratio allow you to do. Allow you to resize the picture. They call it proportionally, meaning all the sides at the same time. Okay. And then we format pictures. We can now know we can add this, style frames and all that. It says add page border. We didn't know how to do that because Office 365 does not have that feature. Adjusting the spacing is what I was telling you, adding a space at the end and a space before and after. It's a really nice feature that allows you to control, the paragraphs. Correct errors and revise the document. That's always something we need to do. That was, we covered all this in this module that we just finished on Tuesday. So we're ready to start the second module. So if you wanna go with me to page, if you have your textbook, it starts on page number 2. Page 60, what is it, 56, 57. So if you go to WD 57, which is Word 57, creating a research paper with references and sources. Don't be scared. We're not, they're gonna have most of the stuff done for us. We just need to learn how to work on some of these things, how to like a footnote, and we might not be able to do all the things that are the objectives that are telling us. These are some of the objectives for this new module. It says you will have mastered this material, the material in this module, when you can first describe the Mla documentation style for research papers. And I'm sure Linda knows that because this is what is used in college. Mla is a format for documents, which requires 1 inch around the borders or around the margins, and double space and all these things. And when you include a reference, they're very strict on how you're gonna use the reference and how you're gonna reference it at the bottom. Modify style, change line and paragraph spacing in a document. Use a header to number pages of a document. That's very important for the Mla format. And also apply formatting using the keyboard shortcuts. So we're gonna use more shortcuts on the keyboard. Modify paragraph presentation, indentation. Indenting the paragraph is really important. Insert and edit citations and their sources. Add a footnote to a document. Insert a manual page break, and create a bibliographical list of sources. Cut, copy, and paste text. Find text and replace text. Find a synonym. Check spelling, grammar at once, and look up information. So all these things we're gonna try to do in this new module, okay? So it's a bunch of stuff. All right, so let's get started with introduction. And briefly, just brief introduction here says in both academic and business environments, not only if you're in a school, but in a business environment, there are certain things that you must know about Word and how to use it and all that. You'll be asked to write reports. Business reports range from proposals to cost justifications to 5-year plans to research findings. Academic report focus mostly on research findings. A research paper is a document that you can use to communicate the results of a research. I'm looking this way thinking that my camera, I don't have my camera there. My camera is straight here. Sorry about that. I keep looking that way because it throws me off. I had the camera.
Costumbre, maestro.
Ah?
La costumbre.
No, I know. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. And I look,
Yeah.
and I see, wait a minute. I don't have the camera anymore. I have it right here. Sorry about that, because a research paper is a document you can communicate the results of a research findings. To write a research paper, you learn about a particular topic from a variety of sources. That's when you do the research. Organize your ideas from the research results and then present relevant facts and or opinions that support your topic or the topic. Your final research paper combines properly credited outside information along with the personal insights. Thus, no two research papers, even if they are about the same topic, will or should be the same. That's one of the things. If I do a research paper, let's say on desert plants, and then I ask you to do one yourself on desert plants, your research paper won't be the same as my research paper because we will not use the same resources. But now with the internet, you know, a lot of people, there's so much, how do they call it? To say it nicely, people copying stuff from the internet, you know.
It's called plagiarism.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the word, but there's a lot of plagiarism. People just copy and paste. And as a matter of fact, now colleges and schools have a way of checking that. There's actually a way that you can check using Blackboard. You use that only in the Blackboard. Is that the one you use, or what's the other one? Canvas, where it has a feature that you can actually check to see what percentage of the paper research is actually found on the internet. Exactly the same.
Yes, we have it in Canvas, and also if someone does it, we have to report it right away.
Yeah, and they can usually spell a warning. I don't know exactly what the process is at a college level. At the high school, they're a little bit more lenient, which is wrong. Like when I ask, you know, questions on my classes, and I make sure I go, I want you to read, you know, whatever you find online, but I don't want to see copy and paste. So I want you to read it and then explain it to me. Okay, like if I don't know what you're talking about, tell me in your own words, what is it that means? You know, what is the meaning of that paragraph? I don't want to copy and paste. And kids do it, you know, high schoolers, they have no knowledge of this. So, and there's nothing we can do. We can report them, but they don't do nothing. So what I do is usually I reject the work and I tell them, give it to me in your own words. Now, because when they use words that I know they, for a fact that they are not their words, so you right away know. So it's very important also to stress that, that's important, that when you're writing a paper, whether a business paper or a school paper, you use your own opinions, your own words. Of course, you know, you can use somebody else's opinions as long as you cite the person or the source exactly where you got it. If it's a web page, there's ways to cite a web page. If you found it on a textbook, there's ways to cite a textbook reference and all that. Okay, so, and if you're quoting or if you're just paraphrasing, you have to explain that. Or if you're just explaining what they're trying to say, then you can say, I read this and so, and basically the idea is this, so and so. You explain your idea, okay, based on what you read, but never use exactly what you see and then copy and paste. That's a plagiarism. It's illegal, okay. And in a business world, company can be sued for copying the ideas from another company. So very dangerous. All right, so project research paper. When preparing a research paper, I'm in the bottom of page 57, just reading the last paragraph. When preparing a research paper, you should follow a standard documentation style that define the rules for creating the paper and creating sources. A variety of documentation styles exist. depending on the nature of the research paper. Each style requires the same basic information. The difference in styles relate to requirements for presenting the information. For example, one documentation style uses the term bibliography on the list of sources, where another one uses the term references. And yet a third prefers the terms works cited. I've seen the three of them. I've seen works cited, I've seen references, and I've seen the list of sources, so and bibliography. I've seen all those as we're talking about. But the Modern Language Association of America, or MLA, and the American Psychological Association, APA, for basically peer-reviewed science papers, are the two styles that are most commonly used, okay? And MLA is the one used in colleges and also at the high school level is used at, okay? So you and I are probably gonna use the MLA style for this documentation, okay? And of course, our classes is more or less learning how to do these things and not so much learning the technical part. So, but I just, so you understand these things, okay? Now let me skip the next paragraph. No, actually, the project in this module follows research paper guidelines and uses Word to create the short research paper shown in figure 2.1. As you can see on the other picture on your textbook, it shows just a quick picture of how the document was gonna look. You got page 1, 2, and 3, and it shows, the different ways and how it's presented. Okay, so MLA documentation style, the research paper in this project follows the guidelines presented by MLA. So follow the MLA documentation style, uses a 12-point Times New Roman font. So that's what we're gonna use for this, okay? The Times New Roman 12-point or similar font. Double space text on all pages of the paper using 1-inch top, bottom, left, and right margins. That's what I was telling you earlier. That's the MLA style. And then indent the first word of each paragraph, 1/2 inch. All that we're gonna learn how to set, okay? From the left margin. At the right margin of each page, place a page number and a half inch from the top margin. As you can see on the picture there. If you have your textbook, if not, we're gonna do it right now, so don't worry about that. The MLA documentation style does not require a title page. Instead, place your name and the course information in a block at the left margin, beginning 1 inch from the top of the page. Center the title, 1 double space line below your name and course information. So it shows how we're gonna do all that, okay? So don't stress out of it, none of this. In the text of the paper, author references in parentheses with page numbers of the reference information. The MLA documentation style uses text parenthetical references instead of noting each source at the bottom of each page at the end of the paper. As you can see there on the bottom. Okay, let me just, we're almost done with this brief introduction. If used content notes, elaborate on points discussed in the paper, the bibliographic notes direct the reader for evaluations of statements and sources to provide means or identifying multiple sources. All right, this is more in depth into the style. Let me skip that and go to page number 60. The MLA documentation style, I'm on page WD 60 now. The MLA documentation style uses the term works cited to refer to the bibliographic list of sources at the end of the paper. The works cited page alphabetically lists sources that are referenced directly in the paper. Place the list of sources on a separate number page. Create the title works cited, 1 inch from the top margin, double space all lines, begin the first line of each source. At the left margin, indenting subsequent lines of the same source, 1.5 inch from the left margin. List each source by the author's name. If the author name is not available, by the title of the source. All right, so here's what we're gonna do now. For us, it says the MLA documentation style defines some global formats that apply to the entire research paper. Some of these formats are the defaulting Word. For example, the default left, right, top, and bottom margins settings in Word are 1 inch, which meets the Mla documentation style. You will not notify, however, the font and font size and line and paragraph spacing. Right, so first is the thing we need to do is run Word and create a blank Word document. Let's start with that. Okay, so that's our first assignment now. I'm on page now, Word 60, WD 60, and that's where our first assignment is that starts, okay? So step number one, let me log into your Office if you haven't done so. Log into your Office account. See, on mine, I'm always logged in, so I just click and it automatically has a link. Look at right here, Microsoft Office. So I just click on it and I'm in. All right, so I'm in my Microsoft Office now. They want us to go to Word. If you don't see this list of programs, but you see the waffle menu, go to the waffle menu and run Word. Okay, so either way is
Mr. Vasquez,
yes.
when you opened your page, it went all through my page and now I can't move it over to find my page.
Remember how we do it last time that you press the escape key or find a way that it resize it? You have to see that automatically. When I do that, it's something that Zoom does. Zoom automatically makes my page be full screen on your computer. It's not something I do. It's something, you know, it is done automatically.
Okay, so I can't find my escape button.
Don't forget on the keyboard, on your keyboard.
I am looking on the keyboard.
Yeah,
Where is
very
it? Oh, I see it.
On the upper
Okay.
left corner.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna go Word, and I'm gonna start a new blank Word document. Okay, new blank document. So let's go ahead and do that.
Excuse me, Mr. V, but you can, because you shared, you can reduce your page just a little bit.
But if I do that, then I don't think you guys will see my what I'm doing here. I won't see my full menu of the thing. I tried that before and it's just not a good thing. Look, let me show you something here, class. Look at, you notice that our Word, before you go into the new Word document, I don't know if you already did, it's okay. Let me show you this right here. Look at right here, Word, look at, it has the APA style. Remember we talked about the APA style and the MLA style paper? It already has those things. Look at it. It already has templates for that. Remember the APA style, the American Psychological Association is a type of style papers that they do for research in medicine and all that. And then you have the MLA style paper, which is the normal for colleges and it's, you know, schools in general. Okay.
What about the other two that are to your right, that says open house flyer and premium?
Yeah, those are also templates to create a flyer. That's one of the nice things about Word. It comes with tons of flyers. I mean, tons of templates, they call them. Okay, templates that you can use and you look at, if I click on the more templates, it gives me more templates for all kinds of stuff.
You can use one of those to you can use one of those.
A flyer, you can use one of this and then just change an open house flyer, look at it, and you can just change it with your pictures and your information. So yeah, that's already done.
You print a business cards. It's something that you can do in here.
I wouldn't use this for that. I can use probably, and it doesn't come with it here, but yeah, there's probably a template for that. If I wanted to do business cards, look at I go search. I don't know if it's select template. I don't know if it has search templates here somewhere. Let me see. Well, I don't see the link, but usually it will have a. You can do. All templates, here it is. See, and I can actually look for templates that they should have like a search feature where I can look for a template. But there I see now the ones you're talking about for by category here. Cars, here it is, cars, business cards. See, notice? I don't know if you see it, but it does have for business cards. And they come out really nice. I have you have to buy the paper. You can buy it at Walmart for 10 bucks. And it, so it has all this right here.
Hoy se definen los 4 que se meten a semifinales. Puerto Rico ya
Anyway, so yeah, it does have that. Let me go back here. But yeah, you can do it. Has all kinds of templates. It's really nice to work with templates. It makes it really easy. They're a little tricky sometimes to work with, but they're there. All right, so let's go new blank document, which I already clicked on it, and it says that was step number 1, creating new blank Word document. If the Word window is not maximized, click the maximize button on the title bar to maximize the window. So my window is maximized full screen. In the print layout, select, click, so the screen is some, okay. So let's make sure that we can see everything. I'm gonna just probably zoom in more so you guys see what I'm gonna type, okay? So here's my first page. If normal, okay, so home style, and select gallery. Okay, so click the document, use normal style. So, and we're normal style. So you notice right here, how am I, it says that make sure that we're in normal style. And when I click right here, it says mine says normal, see? So make sure that you're in normal style. You are, so don't even panic for that, about that. It's already normal style. So that part we're good. Now display the page the same width as the document window, necessary, okay? Display the home tab, show how button, home tab. I selected already, click to display formatting marks on the screen. They want us to enable that show and hide the styles. All right, so let me see something here. Let me see if it will allow us to modify that apply styles. All right, so look at so we're gonna right click on normal style and gallery, display shortcut menu to styles. Let me see what they're trying to click. Modify the shortcut menu, display and modify style dialog box. All right, so let me see if it has a feature, okay? Apply styles. No, I don't think we can modify styles. I think we have just the style that it has. Now we can, it doesn't have the feature to modify styles here. Yeah, no, it doesn't. All right, so we're gonna have to skip that part. But this is what they want us to do. We're on a normal style. They want us to modify the font. So look at, we're gonna go to the font. Current font size for normal style is 11. So I'm on page now 61, okay? So this is what we need to do. We need to make the following modifications because MLA style requires that the font be Times New Roman and size 12. So this is what we're gonna do. Look at, to change that on the document, we're gonna go right here before we start typing or anything, and I'm gonna set up Times New Roman. Okay. And size 12. The whole document should be this. Times New Roman, size 12. Okay. So don't forget to change that. Times New Roman, size 12. On this section right here. Before we start typing anything. And then the next thing, so the changes that we're doing, first of all, we didn't change normal. We're gonna leave it alone. We're just gonna modify the font and the font size. Okay. Next thing to do, it says here and the paragraph spacing, we're gonna set it up to 2.0. So,
Excuse me, teacher.
Mhm.
The tablet is freeze. I can do nothing.
Your computer or my screen?
No, mine. I can do nothing. Nothing.
Your computer or the Word?
Uh-huh.
Refresh it, maybe if you refresh it.
Okay.
Refresh it right here and then see what happens. Now look at, we have this too. The next thing is this line spacing. See, the line spacing is usually set in Word to 1.5. Remember, we were talking about that the other day. So we need to make it to 2.0. So where do we do that? And my thing is right here, look at. So line spacing, you notice? It's set to, we need to go to 2 or 2 number 2, not 2.5, 2. See that? I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me just put a little arrow to it. So it's right here on the little dots, line spacing, and then it's gonna open up, and then we need to mark 2.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
I got the box and it says line spacing.
And then click
Oh,
on it.
never mind, I got it. I couldn't get the numbers.
And then you click on 2,
Yes.
and there it is. So we already set the line spacing to 2, the font to 12 inches, 12 points, and the font to Times New Roman. All right, so this is B1 and then 2. Those are the 2 changes that we were making. Let me see what else they want to see here. It says, then click remove space after paragraph. Paragraph options. Remove space after paragraph. Before and after. Okay. Let me show you one last thing that they want us to do. Right here on the dots too, you're gonna go where it says paragraph options. You see right here? Paragraph options. And then it's gonna open up a window, this window right here. And look at, it says that it has the spacing after to 8 points. They don't want anything here. We need to put it to 0. 0, okay? So when it says paragraph spacing or paragraph settings, to 0 on the after spacing. And I'll leave that window there so you guys see it, okay? So after needs to be 0 points. Because it is set to 8, I think. And we press OK.
Can when we start typing, can you show us all the modifications that represents?
The ones we're doing right now, they won't show until we start typing the paragraphs. You'll see it.
Yeah.
But make sure that you done. Okay, look at the first thing was the font size, and then we went and changed the spacing to 2 or double, which shows right here, and then the spacing after to 0.
Okay.
All these changes we made them right here. So far, okay. Now the only way we can see this class. Let me show you. I'm gonna click OK on mine. So I'm done with all those changes. Let me clear all my little circles here. Now the only way I can see that, look at if I go back over here to the options and click on the show and hide the formatting symbol, look at. You see that?
No, where is it?
Right here it's over here.
Oh, how did you get that?
It's the one that says show and hide. Okay. Just click it and it will automatically show and hide.
Where? Oh, I see under paragraph.
Show and hide.
Do you want us to do that?
Yeah, they want you to see that because that's the only way we're gonna see. Or if you notice on the textbook, I'm already on page 67. It shows that.
Okay.
Excuse me, you said that you wanted the after a 0, and that was the only thing that we changed, correct?
That's we'll change in that window. So click OK and then show and hide. It will show this thing.
Okay, now wait, and that is, what am I going to? That says
Same
show and
location.
hide? Show and hide? And you want us to click on that?
Click on that and it will activate the formatted marks, they call it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I don't like to use them because if you never use them before, they will throw you off a little bit. But for this paper, I guess they want us to use it. So
I don't even know what it is, but okay.
it shows the formatting marks, meaning when you do something like a space, it will show a little dot. When you press enter, it will show one of those. And when you press tab, it shows an arrow. It shows the different formatting marks for each action that you do. You'll see right now when we start typing, okay? But if it throws you off, you can always take it off. All right, so this is what we need to do now. We're on page 66, and it says the paragraph in the header currently is left aligned. The following steps right align the paragraph. Why? Your last name, page number, and print should be print right aligned. All right, so we're gonna right align the following, okay? So over here, look at, no, not that one, right here. Right align, see, align right. So let's go ahead and align right. Oh, but wait a minute, they want it on the header. They want it on the header. Give me 1 second, let me see. They don't want it right here. They want this on the header. So let me see if it has a header or not. Insert. Oh, here it is. All right, look at class. You know what? It doesn't explain to go there, but I see it on the thing that is going to the. Oh yeah, on the previous page. It says click, edit, header, and add a header down. Okay. So look at what we're gonna do. Before we do anything, go to the insert menu, and then go to look at right here, header and footer. Okay. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. So that's the header. All right. This is the header you're seeing right now. Oh, but it's divided into three sections, this header. Okay, it's a strange header, but it's okay. You guys see this part that I'm showing right here?
Yeah.
This is called the header. This is part of the document, but it's kind of like a separate from the document itself, okay? That's what they want us to use, header. So it has 3 sections. Look at the left section, the center section, and the right section. Let's go ahead and click on the right section. That's where we're gonna type our number or name. But they want us to type, I guess, enter the text, the following steps, enter the last name, right alignment, the area. We're gonna type Carter. That's what they want us to type, okay? So on the section for the right. Now I'm typing it. Oops. There, all right? We're gonna press enter.
Wait, did you say our own name or Carter?
No, they want us to type Carter. So
Okay.
a space bar, not enter, space bar. Notice when I press the space bar, it put a little dot there. Okay. And then enter the last name and the header. Instead of the last name, instead of Carter, and enter your last name instead of Carter. Okay.
Mr. Carter, Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
when I hit enter, I got a double
No,
space on my,
That don't hit enter. Undo really quick. Just a space they want us to do. It says, let me check how they're doing this thing. Let me go back to the original because it's a little confusing. Let me see. Okay, I'm getting confused myself, but we're gonna work it out. Don't not panic. Oh yeah, they just want the last name. You want to put your last name? It's fine. It's even better. Let's forget about Carter. Look, I'm gonna double click on the name and I'm just gonna put my name. So put your last name instead. Vasquez space, and then we're gonna put they want us to type the page number, I think. So space bar, and then here okay. And then it says click the header and footer, tools design. I don't think he has this page. Oh, here, right here. Notice right here, class, page numbers. I'm gonna align it right there. See, notice the code that it added. Let me undo this to show you. Right, so I put my last name and I press the space bar. The next thing that I have to put is the page number. I don't type the number of the page, class. I'm gonna insert a code. Word has this specific codes that allow you to do that. Look at over here where it says page numbers. And it showed me where I want it, to the left, to the center, or to the right. We want it to the right, no? So look at, I'm gonna click, and guess what? It doesn't put the number. It puts a code, but it is the number, okay? So just do it like that.
Mr. Vasquez,
Mhm.
where's the undo?
It's on the home tab. Or if you want a quick shortcut, Sue, you just press the control key and the Z, the letter Z, and it will do it too. Look at, if I do control Z, see how it undid what I do, what I just did?
You
Control
know
Z.
what? I can't undo it. I have Carter and it's double space and everything's gone back to, I have to start all over again.
So let me tell you what you need to do. On your keyboard, look at your keyboard, find the control, hold it down, and find the letter Z for zebra, and press
Yeah.
it. Press it one time.
And nothing happened.
Do it again.
Nothing happened.
Do it again.
Nope.
Keep
Do
doing
I
it.
hold the Z down and hold the control down?
No. You press the control key, hold the control key only, and then press the Z and let go. See, notice how mine changed?
Nothing changes. It's like frozen.
No, it's not frozen. It's maybe you're not doing it right. Just go to the home tab, and then the undo is right here.
Okay, I hit home tab.
And
I
then
hit home.
home tab, home, and then you see it right here on the corner where it always is.
Oh, I see there. Yeah, okay.
Right. Let me go back to the.
It didn't undo. I must have.
Mr. Vázquez,
Yeah.
yo creo que se me pasó un paso porque yo pues escribí pues, pero no me sale allá en la orilla como le sale a usted.
Okay. You need to go to insert and then header and footer, Alma. Header and
Sí.
footer. Header and
Pero
footer.
antes se me pasó. A ver, insert y ya entré ahí a header and footer.
Le va a dar estos cuadritos. We're gonna click on the right box. It has like 3 boxes. So we click on the right box. You're gonna put your last name, a space, the space bar, and then you're gonna insert the page number, which is right here. Look at page number, and then we want this page number. All right.
No, yo creo que se me pasó el paso donde usted puso esas cosas que salen ahí, ese punto con ese palo, no sé cómo se llama.
The marks están en la home tab.
Aquí está show hide one.
Show and hide.
Ajá, ok.
Y eso ya pone todos esos. Look at, if I take off the show and hide, look at class, what happens? It just takes out the little dots, nothing else, okay? The show and hide, it just showed me the formatting marks, that's all. And it showed that I have an extra space there, so we should have only 1 dot, not 2 dots.
Oh.
Mhm. All right, so there I am on that section. Let me just click right here to the left of this thing here. All right.
Mr. Vasquez, so how do you insert that code number that you put in there for the page number?
When I'm on the insert, on the header and footer, it's right next to the header and footer. It says
Okay,
space.
I use that, but it gives me the page numbers and then I can't type anything.
No, but are you over here on this section?
Yes,
On the three boxes on the box to the right?
yes.
Oh shit. See, like, notice that I click away from it, meaning I got out of the header. So I have to click again. I'm back on the header. So the header is kind of like a separate document from the page itself. So we go right here. So header and footer, and then page number. Your last name, space, and then your page number, which will be this. Add page number to the right side of the header. So
Add a header and file.
don't press enter, because enter will give you the double spacing that we don't need yet.
Okay, Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
I had to start all over from the very beginning. I just got finished I have my last name in there, but I don't know how to get those arrows and the hashtag.
Right here,
that
look.
we have.
Go to the insert and then go to the header and footer.
Okay, I'm at header and footer.
And next to it, it says page number. Do you see it?
No, it doesn't say that. It says symbol next to mine.
You should have page numbers.
No.
Your window, you need to maximize your window if you don't see everything. That's the thing. If you have a minimized window, it does that. It doesn't show me all the options. Look at.
Oh, okay, I got page, okay.
That's why I keep mine maximized so I can see all the.
This right here, it disappears. Typing and it goes away.
Add page number to the left header.
No, to the right.
The right header.
Yeah, to the right. And do it.
Okay.
You did it wrong. Okay. I don't know, Barbara, you got it or no? Want to make sure that everybody has
Yes,
it.
Mr. Vasquez.
All right, thank you. It is difficult to do this part, but it is really important. Headers and footers are used all the time. Okay. So let me go back to where we were. Okay, it says
Mr. Vasquez, I'm sorry, but I lost my page now. I don't know where it is.
on the bottom, do you see your look at on the bottom part right here on the taskbar, at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Do you see the taskbar? Do you see your browser open?
No, no. Oh, is that, maybe that's me. Is that? No, that was you. It's not coming up.
Click on look at the very bottom of the page. It's called the taskbar. At the bottom
Right.
of you don't see
It
my
says Zoom meeting.
right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the
Is
one
it-
for the Chrome. You're using Google Chrome, no? You choose
I don't know what I'm using. Microsoft Word online. Google Chrome, yes.
okay. So click on that. That should
Okay. Okay.
it will pop up. Did it or no?
It did, and I lost it again because I tried to move your page over.
Okay, so it just
Because
practice.
I open it and it takes the whole screen up. I can't
no,
see what you're
know
doing.
It takes practice to do this. So don't
Okay.
worry. Keep at it and see if you can make it work.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. You'll get used to. Look at there's shortcuts that you can use to, and everybody can use. It's called the Alt. The alternating alternate key is the Alt key next to the space bar, and the tab. If you press those two at the same time, it gives you option to see what windows you have open. Give it a try right now.
Alternate?
Alternate the Alt key and then that tab. Hold on to the Alt key. Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it down and then press it and then just tap that tab key and see what you see. You can see all the windows that you have open.
Oh, yeah.
Trying that.
Yeah.
It's a good way to navigate your windows open.
I'm sorry, did you say Alt and the Enter key or the?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you again. You press the Alt key
Uh-huh.
and hold it down and then you press it. You tab the tab key. You tap it and then it will switch from the different windows that you have open.
The tap key? What's a tap key?
No, the tab. You tap it. You
Okay. I got it. I got it.
Don't hold it down is my point because it's gonna keep rotating really fast. If you just press it once and give you all the windows that you have open and you can navigate by pressing it. See, I'm clicking and pressing it and it shows me all my windows open and I can switch between windows.
Okay.
That's my idea. Did you try that, Sue?
I did it, yes.
And it works really good. Okay, these
Yeah,
are
thank you.
that we're gonna be using. This is one of those great shortcuts to move around. And that's why I was telling you the control and the letter Z for undo and then control Y is redo. Instead of going every time to the home tab and clicking undo and then redo or whatever, it's easy to use shortcuts on the
Could you say those tabs again, sir? Could you say them again, please?
on the textbook. We have a whole list. We're gonna
Oh, okay.
whole list. There's one page actually on page 71. Are the shortcut
Oh, okay.
shortcuts
Thank you.
for work. Okay, so let me just continue with this, and if you don't have it, I have it on a document. I can just send you guys a document if you don't have them. Okay, so let me continue. Once we have the page number says says experiment clicking. Okay, so we're gonna go, it says if necessary, scroll to the top of the current position. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna do that. All right, so let me continue. Now I'm on page 68. It says close the header. Look at the way we close the header here in Word class. Is you just click on the document right here, this area where my mouse is moving. I just click right here. Look at, just click anywhere right here. That's the document, and look at, it closes the header. Do you see that? You show it again. Here's the header. If I want to close the header, I just click right here, and then I close.
yeah.
It exits the header, and notice the header is separate because it's kind of like another mini document within the main document here. All right.
¿Y a dónde se va? ¿Se guarda o qué?
No, it's right there. It's look at it. If I go, don't do what I'm gonna do right now. Let me just show you where it's going. If I go file and I go print, don't do this. Okay, I just want to show you where it went. Right there. See, notice? This is a preview on my page. Look at Vasquez 1 is right there. So it is part of the document, but it shows separate, always like that. So it will show once I'm done with the document, but right now it just closes so it doesn't throw you off, basically.
Yeah, it's the first page.
Mr.
Vasquez, what do you do to hide the header?
Just click inside the document. Anywhere, look at, again, if you look at my screen right now, I'm showing the header right now. I'm in the header. So I just click on this area and then it closes the header automatically.
Mr. Vasquez?
Okay.
Jorge?
Yeah, I noticed now on the screen that you have right now, top to your right, you have the word header. When we have a blank document, I noticed that little square, it doesn't say anything. What will be the difference right there?
But before this, did we have a header before or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
when we just click in a new document all the time, I noticed that we have that little square that it doesn't say anything. Now, for a first time, I know that it says header. So what's the difference between the two?
I don't remember seeing this over here before. Because don't forget that we inserted the header. We added it. It didn't have it. We haven't done this part. We haven't really added a header before. So maybe you're getting confused with the different box.
So on this point, if we click on header, it's to give us some indication on information.
It's a header.
If we click on that,
If I click on this, I go back to the header that I created earlier. See, there it is.
oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, this one doesn't come up. Only this header will show when you insert the header. It's something we added to the document. It didn't have it. We just put it there. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. It's good to ask questions, guys. That way we learn more. You know, we understand, and we just don't do it for doing it. We understand what's going on. All right, so this is what we're gonna type as the student name and then press the enter key. All right, so we can probably type our name, I guess, because let me zoom in because I'm zoom out. Let me zoom in so you guys see what I'm gonna type. I'm on page now. I just check everything and we're ready to type the research paper. Okay, so we're gonna go to page WD 69 and it says to enter name and course information. Okay, we can use our name for that since we already put, you know, our last name back there. So let's go ahead and we're gonna put our name first. So you can put your first name. I'm gonna put my first name. Put your first name. Wait a minute, my caps are locked, so let me unlock them. All right. Then I'm gonna press enter because it's gonna be double space. See that? Because we set it up to be double space. And then the name of that person, instructor name here is Smith. You can put my name if you want to as instructor. I'm gonna put the name that they have here, Miss Reese. You can put Mr. Vasquez if you want to. Okay, I'm putting what it shows on the page, and then The name of the course is gonna be English. Remember, it's just a practice, 104. And then enter again, and then the date. Now for the date, you know what? Usually it doesn't have, I don't see the date. Usually has the date automatically set. Why did I see it? Where's the date? Insert. I don't see the date, page number. Nope. Date.
This is no longer the header, right?
No, this is the body of the content. Okay. We left the header, remember, when we click inside the document. Let me see if it has date.
Mr. Vasquez, I don't know what I did wrong, but I lost that backwards P with the 2 lines.
Can you undo it right away so you can retrace what you did wrong by undoing? It's like a good way of retracing your steps.
Okay.
See the date insert. So I'm just gonna type it. So the date here is October 10, 2017. This is using the same thing that it has there, okay? Press enter key, so enter there. So the first thing is the student name, the instructor name, the course name and number, and then the date.
Can, Mr. Vasquez, can you refresh me? What is that symbol for?
This symbol right here?
Yeah.
This is to let me know when it's called show and hide the marks, you know, it shows the formatting marks, meaning when I'm typing, it shows what I'm doing. Like if I press enter, it shows me that. It shows me that I press enter, and the spaces, it shows like it's a little dot. If I were to use it, look at, I'm gonna use the tab key. It shows like an arrow, as I was telling you earlier. So every time I use something, it shows me what I'm using, and it's good for guidance. You know, I know that it throws people off. That's why I personally chose not to use it a lot. Only when I see that something is wrong with the paper, then how many of you have worked on a Word document, and this happens several times, that you press enter, and then the paragraph goes everywhere, and you try to fix it and can't fix it. It's because the formatting marks, there's errors on the formatting marks that you can locate that way. It's just for basically for monitoring what you're doing on the document. It shows all the marks on the document. Okay.
Okay.
It's just a good way of using it. All right. So here, very good or no? We're good up to that point.
Yeah.
Because you look at those little dots, it throws you off because you think it's something on the paper itself, but it's not. Look at, if I hide them, look at, see, it looks normal. This formatting marks is just a guide for us, okay? And they wanted us to use them. If you notice, I'm on page 69 right now. At the bottom of page 69, it shows exactly the way I have it. It shows the marks and everything. So
How did you hide them? I'm so sorry. How did you hide them? Could you just repeat that?
you just click again on the same show and hide button.
Huh?
On the show and hide button where we enable them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You just click it again and it will disappear. They will disappear. But for right now, they want us to use them. Okay, so let's go to the next page now. Click and type. So we're ready to start typing now. Click and type is a feature that Word has. I don't know if it's available here, but it's called click and type, where you can double click and you start typing right there. Okay, if I double click right here, it doesn't do it. Yeah, this feature is disabled here. It doesn't work, so it's let's not do the click and type. So this is what we're gonna do.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
Yo lo puse en home, ¿verdad? Pero no, nomás me sale un punto a mí.
That's okay. Start typing. Have you typed your name in the class?
Sí.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alma, you don't have the show and hide. Is that what it is?
Show. ¿A dónde se metió?
Okay, little dots right here, more options, show and hide. If I take them off, it doesn't show anything. If I put them on, it shows the little,
En home, está en home.
I'm on home, yeah, the home tab. There's more options. Maximize your windows.
Show hide.
Show and hide. You click it and it will show this. All right, so for here, look at, I'm gonna go center, center. We're gonna put the title, align center. And then we're ready to put the title. The title is safely using headphones and earbuds.
What is it?
Okay.
How do you put them in the middle?
You go to the alignment here. This is the alignment button.
Oh.
And you look for alignment center, align center.
Where do you see where you're typing? Where it tells you what to type?
On the textbook,
It's not on my, I don't see it.
page WD.
Oh, I see it.
I'm on
Safely.
step number 3. It says type safely using headphones and earbuds.
Do we click in the center?
No, you have to, yeah, you have to go to align and then align center.
Oh, just click the center. Okay.
Align
Got it.
center, and it puts it on the center. Safely. Let me type it first.
Your friend Simon's is to distract her. All right, before I go up to this, well, I need to
Oh,
place it down. Put it
how's it going? No, what happened? No, I haven't. I'm in the middle of a class right now. I'm doing my night class on Zoom. No, it's okay. I think I'll call you right back when I'm done. Okay, and then bye-bye. Sorry, it's my bicycle riding friend. You know.
Mr. Vasquez va a dar break.
Oh my God! Yes, thank you, Alma. Okay, let's stop. This is a good place to stop. It took us a while to format the document, to do all these things. We're ready to type it now. We started with the title, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break. You guys go drink water, stretch out, feed the dog, check on your kids and all that. Okay, so let me stop the share here and pause the recording. So for 10 minutes. All right, there. Okay, so far that's what we have, and the next thing is I just want to
We waiting for you, Mr. Vasquez? I'm a little unsure.
yeah, no. I'm not gonna, can we mute, please? Let me see. I'm trying to find a shortcut here, list of shortcuts, so you guys can have let me on the chat. I'm gonna put a link to the shortcuts for everybody here to see. We haven't saved the document because we don't know the name yet. Okay, if you click on that link, don't click right now, but that link is list of all the
Can you
all the
put
shortcuts.
mute? Señora, no sé quién eres.
All right, look at now. If you notice here, let me switch to my window here. The link I place on the in the chat is this link. Look at, it's a link to the Microsoft keyboard shortcuts in Word. These are some of the most popular shortcuts that I use all the time to open a document, to create a new document. Remember, I was telling you right now, Veronica, Control N creates a new document, and then Control S saves the document, Control W closes the document. Some of this might not work online, but look at this, Control C is for copy contents, Control V is for pasting it. Control A is to select all the document. It's what I told Veronica right now to do. I said, and also to Keith, I go press Control A. Control A highlights the whole document, and it allows you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then you got Control B is for there's a bunch of them. You know, there's here you can. I don't use them all as I said before, but I look at these are the ones that I use a lot. The undo is Control Z, and the redo is Control Y. These are shortcuts that allow you to be more efficient because you don't have to go to the menu and look for this. If you just press these keys, this combination of keys, it allows you to do that easily. Here they are. I send you the link. Just open the link on another tab and then just save it so you can see all the frequently used. There's more than that. There's a bunch of them, but these are some of the ones. I use several of these all the time.
So we could print them to kind of memorize them, right? Once you send them.
I don't like to print things. I like to rather memorize them,
oh, you're right.
It's easier because if you print them out, when you want to use them, you have to look for the printout. But if you put them in your head, by memorizing them, you always have it. And I always
sent us this. You sent us this quick reference.
It has this link to this. This is from Microsoft directly. These are all the most commonly used word.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at for underlining, it's just Control U. Let me show you some of these shortcuts on an actual document, okay?
Please do.
Don't do what I'm doing, okay? I'm just gonna do it myself. So no, because I don't want you to ruin your document. If I double click on the headphones and I press Control U, look at the underlines. If I press Control I, it italics. Control B is for bolding. So all these things can be done without having to go over there. Let's say I'm gonna do it. See, now I'm undoing right now. Look at Control C is undo. I just undid everything I did using the shortcuts. Now let's say if I want to increase the size of the font, can I do that? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, this one doesn't work on this. Let me undo. Yeah, it doesn't work on this. Let me redo here. Redo. All right. It doesn't work. Some of them don't work on this, so it doesn't have a shortcut for that, for increasing the font. I think it's just Control plus. Control plus. Let me see. Control plus. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It actually increases the view of my screen. So, yeah, no, let me undo. I know it increases the view on my screen is something that I didn't want to do. Reset there. Yeah, because the only thing is not all of them work. Okay, so just the basic ones that I'm telling you, such as for the text like bold, underline, italics, undo and redo. Those are great ways of using these shortcuts. So some of them don't work because they basically interfere with the browser. Okay, so choose Control. Yeah, see, this one doesn't work. The plus, I tried it doesn't work because it does the page by itself. So some of them, not all of them work. On your Word, install on your computer, all of them work. On the all Word 365 online, not all the shortcuts work. Okay, so just know that. All right, let's continue. Just wanted to show you that because I'm on page 71. It has the shortcuts that work, and as I said before, not all of them work in our online Word. All right, so let's go now to the paragraph continuing. Okay, control. All right, so we're gonna press enter at the end of this earbuds, enter. And now we're gonna align to the left. So I'm gonna go right here and align to the left.
What?
So I press enter, and when I press enter after the earbuds, it went to the center. So I'm gonna align it back to the left where I want it to be, okay? At this point, it says that it's safe to save our,
Sorry, I forgot how you align it to the left.
on the same place where you align it to the center. As the first.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Okay.
Now what we're gonna do here, once we align it to the left, if they want us to save it, look at save the research paper on your OneDrive using the file name headphones and earbuds paper. So that's our name right there. So I'm gonna, remember we just click right here and we can name it here. So the name they want us to put is headphones and earbuds.
So we need to change it from document 6 to headphones and earbuds.
Yeah, because that's a default name, and we're changing it to the correct name. So earbuds,
Headphones and earbuds paper.
paper, and then you press enter. Okay. Let's enter there. All right, now look at, we're ready to start doing start typing the actual document. Okay, it's not a lot, it's just a couple of pages. But before I do that, if I think it's on view. Let me see, where's the, not in view, layout maybe. Okay, in layout is where we need to go. Let's see. I don't see the toolbars up for that. I don't think he has this version doesn't have the toolbars. Give me 1 second while I figure it out. It doesn't have the hands, notes, navigation. You know, it doesn't have the feature that they want us to enable. It's okay. We're gonna the indentation. And the only thing it has on layout, indentation here, indent. Oh, okay. All right. This is what we need to do. They want us to do the indentation to 0.5. So go to layout, please, before we start typing on the right here where I'm at right there. After earbuds, I said press enter, and then we align it to the left. Now we're gonna go to layout and the section where it says indent left, right here. We're gonna make sure that we go on the little arrow there until we go 0.5. 0.5 right there. See that? Notice how it moved? We indented it, okay?
Mine doesn't say indent.
Yes, mine
Oh, it
doesn't
does.
either.
Instead, indent left.
Indent left, yeah. You got indent left, indent right,
Uh-huh.
spacing before, spacing after. Okay, so 0.5. I'm seeing what it's doing. Yeah, so right there. Now we're ready to start typing. We're gonna type on page 74 as our first paragraph.
Mine didn't. What? Didn't indent. Wait a minute.
It should
I
move.
put indent left, but it stayed at the all the way to the margin.
Are you on the left? Is it on the is it on the left like mine? You notice how I move? Look at if I
Yeah,
take
but see, yours is indented in.
if I take out the indentation, look at it goes back to align with the rest of the text. If I click on the indentation, look at see 0.5 right there.
What did you click on?
On the little arrow right here, you look at my window here. If you can see it, I
Yeah, I see that. I did that a minute ago and now I can't find it and it's not indenting.
it's on layout, indent.
Yes. Layout, it says spacing before, spacing after.
Just go to
Let me go to
indent.
more. Okay, and then, okay, and then
That's the three
left,
dots.
I have 0.5.
So,
and
but
a
make sure, look
box.
at, before you do anything, make sure your cursor is on that line, so you can move it. If you're somewhere else, it's not gonna do it. So you have to be
Okay,
exactly on that line. On the after we press enter, after earbuds, we press enter, and then we align it to the left. That's what we need to do the indentation. Make sure your insertion point is blinking right there where mine is.
okay, when it's blinking, but when I hit the 0.5, it stops blinking. Like now it's gone away, my window's up. And it says 0.5, but it doesn't.
Can I start
indent it.
type the following sentence? Let's see if he does it.
Do you want dashes in between each word?
No. This is, remember, I'm showing that. Don't forget that I'm showing my formatting marks. Just type, type in the regular text. You want us to use that to create the paper, remember?
Yes.
Don't forget about that.
Okay, so we should just be showing it as regular type without the backwards P or the marks.
Show the marks, so that way your document looks like my document. Okay, that's the idea, that you're being able to see these formatting marks, they call them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have everything typed out, but I don't have the formatting marks.
Go enable them on the little dots, on the home tab.
Yeah.
Go and select show and hide. That's what I'm showing. I'm showing. Make sure yours is the same as mine, otherwise it's gonna throw you off. It's gonna get you confused. That's the thing.
Okay, so I should click on the 3 dots.
On the home tab, they're located on the home tab.
Right.
And select where it says show and hide. Just click it through headphones.
Mr. Vasquez, I didn't get the indentation of the paragraph.
Okay, now look at the next paragraph. I don't need it indented, so I'm gonna go back. Wait a minute, no. I don't know why it's doing that. Indentation and then. See, it doesn't have first line indent is the thing. All right. It's not gonna work. The indentation is not gonna work because it's indenting the whole paragraph and we don't need it to indent the whole paragraph. This is what we need to do. Look at, it's okay. So I guess, so you want, we're not gonna use that indentation. Look at what I'm gonna do here, class. I'm gonna go back to 0. I'll show you why. Of 0. Oh, wait a minute. Go back to 0 indentation. We're not gonna use that type of indent. Look at, keep the text type. I'm gonna go do this. Look at, I'm gonna use the tab key, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't know. It doesn't have, let me see. Paragraph options. No, it's the same thing. It doesn't have that. This version doesn't have it like the regular Word. So I'm gonna just press the tab key for here. Look at, that's usually half an inch indentation. So if you press the tab key, it will do that. See, notice how I press the tab key for people and then it automatically did it this way. So I took out the 0.5 and I just pressed tab on the keyboard, and it automatically made it to go 0.5. You see what I did?
Yeah.
Okay. I use the tab key instead of the indentation, because the indentation is not going to work. It indents the whole paragraph, and only we need to indent the first line.
You want headphones on the second line?
No. You just type it. If it doesn't fit on the first line, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it
Just
fits on the
type
first line. Okay.
Or earbuds. Don't press enter. I haven't pressed enter. Notice there's no enter. That now when I get to earbuds, period. Okay. I'm gonna continue typing. Don't worry if it doesn't go to the next line like mine. Do not worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me put the next paragraph. Is headphones.
Did you put a period after earbuds?
Oh yeah. There's a period. Yeah. There is a period. Yeah, earbuds period, and then headphones cover or are placed outside the. Outside. Fix this word here.
Oh, Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
La primera H donde dice True Headphones se me pone a mí con mayúscula.
Porque tiene un punto. You press enter. Don't press enter. You have one of these extra ones. Means you haven't entered. Delete the enter by going back. Look at what happened. What the problem she's having, class, is a common problem. If I go over here and I press enter, look at. See, when I start typing, it's automatically gonna it's gonna try to make this uppercase because I press an enter here. We don't need no enters, okay? So we just keep typing until we put period. So this one says here. On the ear. Ears. Ear. Mama.
Mande. Oh.
See that one says headphones cover or are placed outside the ear, whereas earbuds rest inside the ear canal. Period. There. Oops, 2 periods, 1 period. So that's how it should look, the first paragraph, okay? Notice that I have one of these here. It says 1 enter. This symbol means that I have 1 enter here. This is an enter, and this is another enter. So it's 2 separate paragraphs. The little dots in between the words are spaces. Okay. So that's what these things are. So I know they throw you guys off, but that's what they are. Now, if I take off the show and hide, look at how my document will look. Let me go to the home tab really quick, and then go take out the show and hide. See, the document looks normal now. The show and hide doesn't affect the way you're typing It's just so we can see the formats. Doesn't really have any effect on the text itself. It just throws you off because you know we never use it. But that's it's supposed to be helpful for formatting text. But if it's throwing you guys off, let's take it off. But if the document goes everywhere, that's how we can tell that there's an error on the document through these things, through the show and hide. Like right now, Alma was having the error that one word was becoming automatically capitalized. Is because she pressed an enter somewhere over here where she needed to not to have an enter. One of the nice things about Word is that when we type the document, it automatically fixes itself. We don't have to press enter or anything. We'd only press enter when we finish typing the paragraph. Okay. So right there, and then
Oh, no lo entendí a lo mejor. Si no le quiero poner enter, ¿con qué paso para abajo la letra entonces?
lo hace automático. It automatically moves to the next line.
Ah, cuando no cabe, pues la letra.
Solo, it's called the what is it? The I said automatic wrap text. The automatic, the text. See, in the old days, class, on the typewriters, you have to type, and when you get to the end, you press enter, and then you type, you keep typing. Computers got rid of that. When you type in on a computer or on a word processor, like Microsoft Word, you don't have to press enter. There's no need for enter. That's typewriters. This is not a typewriter. The program does it automatically, moves the text that doesn't fit on one, moves it to the next line, available line. So we don't press enter to move it. This is not a typewriter, okay? So if you did, the only way that you can see if you press enter is to by show the hiding and see the symbols. It shows if you have one of these symbols extra, that means you have an extra enter somehow. You should only have 2 enters. That's the reason why they want us to show this. So we can see the formatting of the text. See, I press enter one time here and another enter right here.
That's exactly what I see right now. Is that what we should be all looking at?
That's what you should have. We have enters on this because every time we put our name, the name of the instructor, the class name, and the date, we press enter every time. That's what those symbols are. So you shouldn't have no more than, what is it, 4 for the top and then 2 in the paragraph that we just typed. All right. Are we good? All right, so we're going to continue now. There's some things here that they want us to do that I'm skipping because this version doesn't have it. So I'm gonna skip that and continue to the autocorrect dialog box to enter more text. So this is what we're gonna go in the insertion point, position at the end of the first paragraph of the paper, press the space bar and then type these 3 sentences. There. All right, so here we go. So the next ¿qué pasó, Alma? Were you able to do it or no?
Lo que pasa que no sé en dónde me perdí, que people often listen to sound their computers, pero hasta true llego yo, bueno, y se pasa headphones pero haz de cuenta llego hasta res, el res me lo pone abajo a mí.
Don't worry about it. Don't forget that your page is not gonna look like my page because I'm zoomed in. You guys are not zooming. You're typing in a normal document. I'm not. I'm zooming to 220% view. So my document is gonna look completely different than your document. Do not worry about it. As long as you have the paragraphs and the entries exactly the way I have it, like Keith said, that his is exactly like mine, it's fine. If
okay.
The word headphones is over here, don't worry about it. You know, if the words don't match exactly the way mine look, do not worry about it. As long as you have 1 enter over here and 1 enter over here, you're good. You're good to go.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right, so we're gonna type the following text here. It says to type it on the same on the same document. So let me see. And let me see. 1 second here, okay? I'm just trying to go back to the, because at the beginning, remember they have the whole document already. They have a picture of the whole document. I want to see it. Oh yeah, so all the way down to levels. All right, so that's what I wasn't seeing. Okay, give me 1 second here. Yes. All right, so it's right next to it. So we're gonna press the space bar and then type the following text. I'm on page, if you wanna copy it from your textbook, I'm on page, back a bunch of pages. Okay, I'm on page number 77. At the bottom where it says to enter more text, it says to press the space bar. It says with the insertion point position at the end of the first paragraph in the paper, press the space bar and then type these 3 sentences. Here we go. First sentence is with, let me erase my drawings there. With, oops, notice I put 2 spaces here. It will give me an error later on, so I'm gonna delete 1 space. Should be only 1 point, 1 little dot between words. That means 1 space. Here is gonna be a misspell, right? Don't worry about it. We're just typing it exactly the way it is on the textbook. If it's a misspelled word, don't worry about it. Don't leave it alone, okay?
You should have misspelled it.
No, leave it alone. Just type it exactly the way I typed it. You'll see why, because they want us to do something else with it. I'm copying that textbook. That's how it is on the textbook. Using headphones or earbuds improperly. The next sentence, he says 3 sentences. So I'm in sentence number 2. This is sentence number 3, the last one. This is why the word sound, instead of sound, we put soul, is misspelled. Learning this module, you'll use words, check spelling, grammar, and once to check the entire document. So right now, leave it alone, it says. Okay, they put it there purposely. That's what it's telling. All right, so we're gonna press enter and start a new paragraph. Look at it, it knows already that it has to be indented. You notice that? I didn't have to do anything. Word knew automatically that when I press enter to start a new paragraph, it indented it automatically to have finished. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
So I'm ready to type the next one. the features. Oh, really slow because you know why? Because if I go too fast, I'm gonna throw everybody off.
Mr. V, so sorry to interrupt. When I was at the last, when I was at devices and volume, the P disappeared. So when at the end, when I go and I enter to a new paragraph, oh, never mind. It's fine. Sorry.
Help, what is it? No problem.
Okay, Mr. Vasquez, on the last paragraph, when it starts the futures, do you want that space right there?
The indentation, it did it automatically on mine. It should have done it automatically on yours too. This you're talking about this, no, this area right here. It automatically did it. When I press enter, it knows that I'm indenting the document, so it indented the next paragraph automatically. So Word learns from what you're doing, okay? So I didn't have to do anything. If it didn't do it for you, then go ahead and press tab again. So it will indent half inch again, automatically.
Okay, so mine didn't do it for me. So how do I,
When I press
after levels, I hit tab?
hit tab at the beginning, and then I start typing the features of certain headphones, it should align indented automatically, okay?
It's indent to the left?
No, just press the tab key. We didn't use that because it doesn't indent. It indents the whole paragraph, and we don't need to indent the whole paragraph. We just need to indent the first line. All right, let me finish this. So it says, Earbuds can help to prevent. Then go back and press the hyphen there. Here I have an extra space. See? Let me just delete that extra space there. I show two little dots. The formatting helps me to see that I have an extra space. Produce, enabling. Words. Listen. Wait a minute, I'm curious. Oh yeah, enabling words to listen. Volume. Press the space bar. Volume levels.
Can you go to layout to see the numbers do you have on the indent?
I don't have numbers. I just press the tab key. We took out the numbers because it was not working with the numbers. So I said just press the tab key on the keyboard.
Oh, okay.
That will indent half an inch also. It's a preset already automatically. Volume levels, let me see.
Yo creo que sí se nos pasó algo porque a mí me pasó lo mismo, no me aparecen los 5, son como 5 spaces hacia adelante de futures.
Don't put
Está
that.
alineado todo lo demás.
No, don't put that. Don't press the spacebar to align. Use the tab key on the keyboard. Delete those dots and then press tab. If you have dots to align it, that's the wrong way to do it. You have to use tab key on the keyboard. Delete those dots, backspace, and then press tab key. Otherwise, that's why it doesn't do it automatically, because you use spacebar. We don't tab with the spacebar. Okay? We tab with either with the tab key. That's how we indent with the tab key. Okay, volume. Spacebar.
Wow, it went so fast. It's 8 o'clock almost. Gee whiz.
Zoinks.
Time to go.
And notice that it's in levels and it's it should say volume level, but it's okay. We're gonna leave it like that, and then we'll finish it on next week. So let's go ahead and save it again. So how do you save? It should save in real time automatically, but if you're doubtful, just click right here and then press enter. That's it. If you bring it, it says last save just now. So I already save it again and good. Don't worry about the misspelled word or it says that I should use level instead. Singular noun instead of plural. But we'll check that because that's how they have it here. And we're stopping right there. We're stopping on page 78. I'm gonna put a little marker here so I know that I'm in page 78, and now that way we can go. This is a very interesting because it has so many things, guys. And I know it's a whole learning experience. Watch the video. So if you want to redo the document, it's even better, you know.
Okay, 1 minute. I always forget. You just click on the bar and then hit enter, or you click on the actual page and hit enter.
No. Right here, look at. Let me show you again. I just click right here where it says headphone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the little
Window will come up.
Just press enter.
My headphones came up again. Does it come up every single time, the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No big deal. Thank you.
No, it's okay. It's good to ask because that's how we learn. All right, class, let me stop the share right here. Everybody has the text. Now take a quick picture. Or you have the video. Don't forget, I'm sending the video later on, okay? So let me stop the share here. And then we're all good. Thank you very much. I know it's
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
a struggle,
Thank you
but
for torturing us.
no.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
Buenas noches. Gracias.
Le quiero preguntar algo.
Thank you, teacher. Good
Vasquez, yo tengo una pregunta.
Thank you,
Good
Mr.
night,
Vasquez.
everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Have a
Good
nice day.
everyone.
You
Bye,
too.
Jackie. Good night.
Everybody.
Lucy, you
Have
had
a
a
nice weekend, Mr. Vasquez.
good night. Thank you, Sue.
Yes,
Buenas noches, se merece el vasito de vino.
Ándale, pues. En su honor, thank you.
agarré el libro, pero no sé si es el libro que tiene que ser. Mi hija me lo ordenó.
Okay.
Ya,
es el mismo. Yep.
Sí. Lo agarró en $12.
Wow, $12. That's really good. We're on page right now, so you know it's on page. Let me just mark it right here. Get to it. Where we left off on page 78, WD 78. On the section, you notice it has a tab, blue tab. WD 78, Lucy. Good job that you got it.
Mr. Vasquez, quiero preguntarle algo.
Sí, adelante.
Cuando me dice usted tab to key, ¿se refiere al
Hay una key que se llama tab.
Pues
Yeah,
yo
the tab.
sí.
The tab indents automatically half an inch.
Buenas noches, maestro. Que tenga buen fin de semana.
Igualmente.
Good night, everyone.
Entonces, cuando usted dice put tab de key, o sea, es esta, pues la que dice tab.
Así, esa la hace indent.
Ay, no, pues lo voy a tener que hacer todo porque...
Hágalo otra vez, es buena práctica, es mejor hacerlo otra vez.
Ay, no, maestro. Bueno, está bien. Entonces, esa tecla es la que usted aplastó para irse para
Para
abajo.
inventarlo, sí.
Pero de todas maneras no quedó alineado como usted lo tiene. Pues no, algo se me pasó. Yo pensé que usted lo había hecho en alignment.
Indentation, pero no sirvieron esos números. Así de que dije yo, esos números no van a servir porque nomás hacen indent todo y nomás queremos hacer indent la primera línea.
Okay.
It's a little different than what it says in the book.
Mine?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it. I'll check it later. But
The
if you,
last two paragraphs.
all right. Thank you very much. You guys, see you on Thursday, okay? I'm gonna end it and then, Raimundo, relájese con su vinito. Lo estamos viendo. Raimundo.
Cuando ya se sienta a gusto y quieran, nomás me dicen.
Ok, ándale pues. Nos estamos viendo.
Una pregunta before you leave.
Adelante.
El frame que le pone a cualquier documento, ese no está online, ¿verdad?
No, es el border, ¿no? Que usamos, que le enseñé la otra vez.
Ya.
No, ese está nomás en el Word install on your computer.
Ya, sí lo tengo, pero para este no lo podemos poner. Simplemente en el otro.
I tried, pero no lo tiene esta versión.
Ok, porque lo calé en la otra y sí lo pude poner, pero aquí no lo encuentro. All right, okay.
Good night, class. Thank you very much.
Have a good night. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Mr. Vasquez. Thank you.
Good night, Alma. Thank you. Bye.